Hey guys, it's Allie Acid, and guess what? I got some more shelf risers. So I got a pack of two, so I can do another shelf, and this will not only make it a little more organized, but it'll make it so I can able to buy more books because I'll have more room. It'll split my shelf, so I'll have one high shelf, and then I'll be able to put books in front of it and have a lower shelf. This is continuing on with my kind of goal of just straightening up my collection on my bookshelf. So this will be shelf number 3 we're working on, so let's get started. So this is the shelf I'm going to be working on and using the risers for. It's not as bad as my previous shelves when I was doing this one, and especially this one. They were really bad organization-wise with books laying on top of each other. If you've seen those past videos, but this one is basically because I have One Punch Man there laying on One Piece, and since I want to finish out the One Punch Man series by the end of the year, it's going to just be like 2 stacks on top. So I want to kind of get ahead of it and have it so I can just like put them in as we go. Also with One Piece there, as you can see, I am missing the second box set. I hope that I can get it by the end of the year. The last time I bought a box set was in October, and that was the Bleach one. So I'm due for another box set purchase. But if I have this all organized, I can just put the books directly on there when I get them. So then I'm not going to end up with like these towers of books going on. Because down here where the rest of the series is, it's pretty straightened and organized. So I want to get this one kind of pre-prepared so then I don't have to worry about a whole mess once the end of the year comes. So let's get started. So the shelf's been entirely wiped down. I let it dry for a few hours before I started this, but got my risers in place. I cut up the box they came in so I get like a third riser out of it. I also decided like there's like a gap, you can see where it wraps on the edges, so I put little pieces of cardboard there just to kind of protect the books from like sitting and then like bowing on the bottom while they're there. And then I have these books to order to support it so it doesn't like curve down. Dawn of the Arcania, good series, but I read ahead and I didn't like the twist ending, so I just kind of stopped collecting the series, so that's why it's down here. Also Kitchen Princess, once again, I was reading it, I didn't like where the story went, and so I don't plan on finishing it unless I can get it like really cheap. But so yeah, I'm gonna start putting my series on. I'm gonna start with One Punch Man, then One Piece, and I'm gonna see how far I can get with spreading them out. So here we go. So there you have it. The shelf is all nice and organized and tidy looking. I stuck Russia here in order to keep like a space because there's 31 One Punch Man volumes at the moment. So I kind of put them in there to make sure that I have enough room to tuck them in. He's about 6. And then I'll be able to, when the series continues, to put them right on top there without ruining or moving or shifting anything over. So that'll save me a bit of a hassle. As you can see, the entire first One Piece box set almost fit out on the top section. One had to go down, but I don't mind that too much because when I get the second box set, I have more than enough room on here in order to fit it on the shelf and not worry about like shifting everything down and then having to like adjust this shelf, which will be a added on hassle. Helsing is also just going to chill out here for the moment. One, to keep the books propped up, but also my collection is in alphabetical order, which is nice organized wise, but it's a pain because it should be all the way up here between Fruits Basket and Jack the Ripper. So that would be like a lot of shuffling I'd have to do. At some point it will get corrected, but not right now, and it's way too hot to be doing a full overhaul of my collection. But it's nice to have some freed up room. Hopefully I'll have One Punch Man finished by the end of the year, all caught up. So that would be nice. And then One Piece there. So then I'll have all 3 of my shelves all done, and I'll just work on the last 2 as needed. But for now, everyone out there, happy collecting, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!